Let me tell a story that might sound painfully familiar. You decide to start a YouTube channel. You are excited, you have passion, you have a niche. You spend 5 hours on Monday researching a topic. You spend 4 hours on Tuesday writing the script. You spend 2 hours on Wednesday creating the thumbnail. You record, you edit, you post the video on Friday. You get a few views, you feel good, and then Monday comes around again and you realize something terrifying. You have to do it all over again. And the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that. Welcome to the content treadmill. This is the silent killer of creativity. This is why 90% of creators burn out within the first year. It is not because they lack talent. It is not because they lack ideas. It is because they lack a system. They are trying to be the researcher, the writer, the editor, the SEO expert, and the CEO all at the same time. In any other business, that would be insane. You wouldn't try to run a factory by being the guy who builds the car, paints the car, and sells the car. You would hire a team. Here's the hard truth about 2026. If you are still building content manually, pixel by pixel, word by word, you are playing a losing game. You are competing against systems. You are competing against agencies with 50 employees. And soon you will be competing against autonomous agents. Today, we are going to get you off the treadmill. We are going to build the 100x workflow. I am going to show you how to use Agentic AI, specifically the CrewAI framework, to automate the heavy lifting of YouTube creation. And I want to be clear, we are not talking about spammy, low-quality AI videos that flood the internet. We are talking about high-quality, deeply researched, and structurally sound content generated at a scale that no human can match. My name is Medro Karim from Digital ASEAN, and today we automate your empire. Part 2, Disclaimer and Philosophy. Welcome back to Digital ASEAN. Before we open the code editor, a quick transparency note. This video is created using 100% artificial intelligence. The voice is a clone. The face is generated. We do this to prove that value matters more than vanity. We are engineering this content to be dense, practical, and immediately useful. We focus on the blueprint, not the fluff. Now, let's talk about the philosophy of 100x. Most people hear automation and they think of robotic voices and stolen clips from TikTok. That is the old way. That is automation 1.0. It worked in 23. It died in 2024. Automation 2.0 or agentic automation is fundamentally different. It is about cloning your brain, not just your hands. It is about teaching an AI to think like a strategist, to dig like a journalist, and to write like a storyteller. When you build a system like this, you undergo a shift in identity. You are no longer a YouTuber. You are a media operator. You define the niche, you define the voice, you define the quality standard, and the agents execute that standard. Instead of spending 10 hours making one video, you spend 10 hours building a machine that makes 100 videos. That is the leverage we are chasing today. The goal is not to replace creativity. The goal is to scale it. Part 3, the architecture, the digital team. So, how do we build this machine? We are going to use CrewAI. Think of CrewAI as your HR department for digital employees. We need to hire a team. If you were a big media company like Vox or BuzzFeed, who would you hire to run a channel? You wouldn't just hire one guy and tell him, make me a video. That is a recipe for mediocrity. You would hire specialists. Specialist number 1, the trend analyst. This is the person who lives on Twitter and Google Trends. They know what is viral before it goes viral. Specialist number 2, the deep researcher. This is the nerd in the library. They read academic papers. They read news reports. They verify facts. Specialist number 3, the scriptwriter. This is the artist. They understand psychology. They understand hooks. They know how to keep people watching. Specialist number 4, the SEO expert. This is the data scientist. They understand the algorithm. They know how to package the video to get clicks. In our agentic workflow, we are going to instantiate these 4 roles as autonomous agents in Python. But here is the secret sauce. They will not just work in isolation. They will pass data to each other. It is a sequential process. The analyst finds the topic and passes it to the researcher. The researcher gathers facts and passes them to the writer. The writer drafts the script and passes it to the SEO expert. This chain of command is crucial. It prevents the AI from hallucinating because every step is grounded in the work of the previous agent. Let's build them one by one. Part 4, Agent 1, the trend analyst. Let's start with agent number 1, the trend analyst. Most creators fail because they make videos nobody wants to watch. They rely on gut feeling, or they make videos about things they like, not what the market wants. Our agent relies on data. We define the role senior market analyst. The goal, identify high potential, low competition topics in the AI niche. The backstory is critical here. We tell the agent either you are a viral content strategist. You analyze search volume and viewer sentiment. You hate boring topics. You look for blue ocean opportunities on it. But an agent without tools is just a brain in a jar. We give this agent a tool. We give it access to the internet via SerperDev. We tell it Search for the latest news in artificial intelligence from the last 24 hours. The agent doesn't just guess, it goes out, it scrapes the web, it looks at TechCrunch, it looks at Reddit, and it comes back with a list of burning topics. It filters them based on your criteria. The topic A is too saturated, everyone is talking about it. Topic B is boring, nobody cares. Topic C, Agentic AI workflows, is trending up and has a high engagement gap. It selects topic C. This is the brain of your operation. It ensures you are always swimming with the current, not against it. Part 5, Agent 2, the deep researcher. Now that we have a winning topic, we need substance. We pass the baton to agent number 2, the deep researcher. This is where 99% of AI content fails. Generic AI writes generic fluff. If you ask ChatGPT to write a script about AI agents, it will say, AI is important because it changes the world. That is boring. That is fluff. We want density. We want facts. We want dates. We want numbers. We want quotes. So we configure the researcher agent. Role, lead tech journalist. Goal, compile a comprehensive research dossier on the chosen topic. Backstory. You are a skeptical investigator. You do not trust opinions. You only trust data. You look for specific examples, case studies, and technical details. We give it the scrape website tool. The workflow looks like this. It takes the topic from agent 1. It goes to Google. It finds the top 10 URLs. It visits those sites. It reads the documentation. It reads the GitHub repositories. It extracts the meat. It finds that company X just raised $50 million. It finds that library Y updated its syntax on Tuesday. It compiles all of this into a structured document. This document is the source of truth. It is the guardrail that prevents our scriptwriter from making things up. We are not asking the AI to be creative yet. We are asking it to be accurate. Part 6, Agent 3, the viral scriptwriter. Now, we have the trend, we have the facts. It is time to make it entertaining. Enter agent number 3, the scriptwriter. This is the heart of your channel. If the script is boring, the retention drops and the algorithm kills you. We need to prompt this agent very carefully. We cannot just say write a script. We need to give it a framework. Role, YouTube storytelling expert. Goal, transform technical research into an engaging video script. Backstory, you are a master of retention. You understand the psychology of the hook. You use short sentences. You use analogies. You speak directly to the viewer. We give it a specific structure in the task description. Start with a hook in the first 3 seconds. Present the problem. Agitate the pain. Present the solution. Provide 3 actionable steps. End with a call to action. And crucially, we pass the research dossier from agent 2 as the context. We tell the writer, do not use outside knowledge. Use only the facts provided by the researcher. This is the magic. The writer takes those dry facts about $50 million and turns it into, imagine waking up to find a $50 million competitor trying to eat your lunch. It turns data into drama. It turns information into a story. This is how you get high retention without doing the writing yourself. Part 7, Agent 4, the SEO specialist. The video is written. The script is fire, but we are not done. A product needs packaging. Enter agent number 4, the SEO specialist. A great video with a bad title is a dead video. Role, YouTube growth hacker. Goal, optimize the video metadata for maximum click-through rate. Backstory, you study the YouTube algorithm. You know that curiosity gaps drive clicks. You know that strong verbs drive action. We task this agent to read the script and generate 10 viral title variations. It doesn't just give us descriptive titles like how to use AI. It gives us psychological titles like why manual work is dead or the end of coding. It generates the description. It generates the hashtags. It generates the prompt for the thumbnail image. It packages everything into a neat JSON file, ready for upload. This completes the cycle from a vague signal on the internet to a fully scripted, optimized, and packaged video asset untouched by human hands. Part 8, Execution, the 100x mindset. Now, let's talk about execution. You have the code, you have the agents, but the magic happens when you turn it on. You run the script, you see the terminal light up, trend analyst is searching, researcher is reading, writer is drafting. In about 5 to 10 minutes, you have a complete video package. Compare this to the old way. The old way took you 20 hours. This takes 10 minutes. That is a 120x improvement in speed, but it gets better because this is code. You can loop it. You can ask the system, find me 5 topics, write me 5 scripts. And while you go to the gym or while you sleep, your digital team creates a week's worth of content. This changes your role completely. You are no longer the artist struggling with the blank page. You are the editor-in-chief. You review the output, you polish the hook, you tweak the tone. You spend your energy on quality control, not creation. And this allows you to launch multiple channels. You can run a tech channel, a finance channel, a history channel. The infrastructure is the same. Only the backstory changes. In Part 9, Conclusion. build your empire. So, what is the takeaway here? The takeaway is that the barrier to entry has raised. In 2023, anyone with a camera could be a creator. In 2026, the creators who dominate will be the ones who understand leverage. Archimedes said, "Give me a lever long enough and I will move the world." Agentic AI is that lever. It allows one person to do the work of 10. It allows you to compete with giant media companies. From your bedroom, your job today is to stop running on the treadmill. Step off, look at the machine, and start building. The code for this workflow is in the description. Take it, break it, modify it, make it yours. This is Digital ASEAN, automating the future so you don't have to. Signing out.